Hey-de-ho, everybody, and welcome back to No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Last time, we spent our time doing a few smaller side quests around, and beginning one where we're required to defeat 10 enemies of a specific type. This time, instead of beating that one where we had to defeat the enemies, we're going to go and talk to the great sage Rashad and figure out what to do next. Don't worry, I have my reasons.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Rashad?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Rashad, sir, I need you to teach me magic. I need you to teach me the most powerful spells there are, so I can defeat Shadar.
Defeat Shadar? You?
Yes, sir.
Your journey has been wasted. I no longer practice the magic arts.
Huh? But why not? I thought you were one of the four great sages who knows everything there is to know about magic.
It matters not what I was. I use magic no more.
Is she... What do you want? Who are you? Jeepers.
The poor thing's broken-hearted, looks like.
Shadar stole a piece of her heart. It was my fault. I defied him, and to punish me, he did this. That is why I fight no longer. I cannot risk my child's life. I will not. We must accept our fate and live out our days in peace.
Mr. Rashad, sir, you're wrong. She wouldn't want this. She's not in pain because a piece of her heart was stolen. It's because you gave up fighting. Because you gave up on everything. That's why she's in pain.
You are sure of this?
Yes, I am.
I see. I see now that you would say anything to enlist my aid.
Huh?
Begone! Leave us in peace.
You're making a mistake. I wasn't trying to...
Well, he wasn't wrong. It looks like Shadar's stolen a part of the poor dab's heart.
Then we have to help her. We have to make her heart whole again.
Nah, looks like, I said. This is different.
Huh?
Her heart's not just broken, it's closed.
Closed? What does that mean?
It's like this, see? She's not just had a part of her heart stolen, she's closed it up tight too, to keep the rest safe like. So, before we can think about replacing what's missing, we'll have to open it back up again, innit?
And how do we do that?
We go to your world. If we find whoever she's connected to by there, we can work out what's going on with her by here. So, we head over your way and find her soulmate.
All right, let's do it.
Righto, back to your world it is.
As he said, right back to our world it is. Whee! So, where to start the search, eh? You remember how this works, Ollie boy. It's all about spotting the similarities. Somewhere around by here is someone who's similar to young Esther in some way. How do you... Whatever. Now, what girls do you know? Girls? I don't really talk to girls, I just talk to Phil. Crikey, well that's no good, is it? How are we gonna do this then? I'm sure there's somebody she reminds me of. Can't quite put your finger on it, never mind. If brain work won't work, leg work will. Let's go for a stroll around town and see if we can spot Esther's soulmate out the way, eh? Okay, Mr. Trippy, let's go find that girl. Phrasing, Ollie. However, I actually have that idea in mind already, and oops, don't get hit by a car. Have that idea in mind already, and feel like I know exactly where. And no, it's not the giant freaking thingy pointing me in a direction. I actually just have a thought of it. Hey, I just thought, What's up, man? You having a nice time thinking about girls, is it? But no, when I used to come to Phil's garage, there was a girl always looking at us out of her window. From her window, eh? Sounds like a proper shrinking violet. I guess so. That's the window up there. I was right, she does look similar. Oh, that's her, Mr. Drippy. Flippin' heck, Holly boy, why didn't you think of her straight away? She's the spitting image of her, man. Huh? Of who? Would you flippin' think, you blockhead? The great sage's daughter, innit? The one who obviously is her flippin' soulmate. Is that obvious? I never noticed. You sure have good eyes, Mr. Drippy. She's only in the window for a second. Never underestimate the razor-sharp eyes of a fairy. Even I could see it. Spot the speck of dust in the head of a pin, I could. No, you couldn't. Anyway, it's her, and there's no mistake. Let's go barge over her way into her bed. Drippy. Drippy. You can't just do that. You can't just walk on over and barge your way into someone's... You can't... It's no good. There's no answer. Something the matter, dear? There's nobody home, you know. I need to speak with the girl who lives here. You're a friend of Myrtle's? Oh, you poor dear. You must be awfully worried about her. Huh? Oh my, you haven't heard? Well, just between you and I, things haven't been going well for Myrtle's family lately. How come? Your father works every hour of every single day. Nothing but work, work, work. He's never at home anymore. Such a shame. Rusty was always such a devoted father. Something's happened to him. He's changed. I hear him shouting at them through the walls. I don't know how poor Betty copes, let alone young Myrtle. Such a shame. Betty is... That's right, dear. She's Rusty's wife, and she's every bit as devoted to him as she always was. Why, only this morning I heard her promising to bring his lunch down to him at the garage. All the love she pours into those sandwiches. It's enough to break your heart. Why, I'm welling up just thinking about it. Such a kind soul, poor Betty. I've half a mind to tell that Rusty Cartwright how lucky he is. Jeepers. Oh, just listen to me gossiping on and on. Do ignore me, dear. I'm just a silly old woman. Oh, come on. Say hello to Myrtle for me, won't you? Don't demean yourself like that. Nobody should. Crikey, sounds like things are none too rosy in the Cartwright household, eh? Mr. Drippy, we can't leave her like that. We have to help her. We have to help Myrtle. That's easier said than done, Ollie boy. She's not coming out for a chat, and we're not going in unless we get the magic door open. You're right. We should use magic to open it. No. Only one who knows how. I'm the only one who can go in there and speak to her. You surely want to be doing this, man? Mom died. If you hadn't come over, taken me to your world when I thought I was all alone, if you hadn't helped me, I'd still be alone right now. That's why we have to help Myrtle. If we don't, she'll be left staring out her window forever. All alone. That's justification enough for a little breaking and entering in my book. Let's get in there. Okay, Mr. Drippy. Are we serious? You... Huh? It won't open. Eh, that's proper weird. A rubbish little luck like that should have opened done easy peasy. What's wrong, Mr. Drippy? It's this door, man. There's an evil power protecting it. Your spell didn't fail. It was repelled by a malevolent force. What? Repelled? Birds. Must be the girl in it. Soulmate of a sage's daughter, after all. You think? So what do we do? I'll tell you what we don't do. Carry on trying to get in the front door. It's not exactly polite to barge into people's houses anyway. You figuring that out now? You're right. I guess I'll have to find some other way. Well, we heard that there was some turmoil and crap going on over by the garage with Rusty in them, right? That was... P. Hey, maybe. Hey, what's going on, Ollie boy? Maybe P knows something. What the heck is going on? Looks like we're going backwards, then. Oliver, you have to go in there. You have to go in there. I know. But here's the thing. It's open. How the flip? Did you do another spell in it or something? No, it wasn't me. It was P. And she's gone again. Never mind all that. Let's get in there, mun, shall we? There's a damsel in distress up there, mun.
Who are you?
My name's Oliver. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm a kid from right here in Motorville. Just like you.
I know. I've seen you.
You have?
I'm sick. I can't leave this room. If I go outside, it hurts. So all I can do is look out at the world from my window.
That's why they call her Stary Mary. Shh! Don't worry, man. No one can hear me by here. I can talk as loud as I want.
Yes, that's why they call me Stary Mary.
Huh?
Crikey, can she hear me?
That's what they call me around here. But you knew that already, huh? I bet you think I'm weird, don't you?
No, I don't.
It's okay. I don't mind. You should go before my father comes home.
Oi, come here a sec. This is proper weird. I've looked as hard as I know how, but she doesn't seem sick at all. She's as fit as a fiddle, in fact.
You mean you can tell?
I'm Lord High Lord of the Fairies, and of course I can tell.
So what is wrong with her?
Well, whatever sickness she had might be gone, but something still got a hold over the poor dab.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm gonna come see you again. Okay, Myrtle?
Huh?
Well, if you can't leave your room, I'll come to you instead. That way we can be friends. How does that sound?
Oliver, you can't.
Huh?
My father won't allow it. You should leave.
But Myrtle...
It's just like you said, Mr. Drippy. It's almost like Myrtle and Nestor are the same person. Ain't it, though? They could be twins, man. I knew they were soulmates from the moment I laid eyes on her. But she ain't broken-hearted. There's something else stopping her from getting better. Must be her parents. Her family is... If that old gossip is to be believed, yeah. Sounds like her folks ain't getting on too well. But are family squabbles really the kind of thing we want to get mixed up in, Ollie boy? Maybe not, but we have to help Myrtle. Family's important. It's everything. Well, since you put it like that, then go on then. Let's help the poor dab out. Next stop, Rusty's shop. Let's go, Mr. Trippy. This was my plan initially before we decided to actually break and enter. It took you this long to think of this? Oh, well. This here must be Rusty's garage. I got a bad feeling in my lantern about this. You'd best make sure you're good and ready before you go in. Okay, Mr. Drippy. Bit ominous, but I'm pretty prepared. This must be Rusty's garage, eh, Ollie boy? And that must be him over there. Guess so, huh? Excuse me, sir. Are you Myrtle's father? I came to ask about her. Can't you see I'm busy? Beat it, kid. What's that swirling around him? No, I can't be. Honey, I brought your lunch. Not this again. I'm not hungry. But, honey, if you don't eat, you'll get sick. I said I'm not hungry. Okay, honey, just look after yourself, please. So, that was Myrtle's mom, huh? You two, get out of here before I throw you out. But sir, we... Crikey, look at those eyes, broken as sack his heart is. His heart's broken? But he's not from your world, Mr. Drippy. Let's worry about that later. For now, we know what the problem is. We need to mend Rusty's broken heart, innit? I guess we do. Don't worry, sir. We're gonna help you. Yeah! You're kidding me! A flippin' nightmare? Now we're in for it. A nightmare? You mean like a bad dream? Nah, man. Much worse. A nightmare is an evil spirit that latches onto the broken-hearted. See the black misty stuff? That's how you know. Nickers, it's getting darker. That can mean only one thing, and it ain't good news. Welcome to Rusty's Nightmare, the Void of Kindness this time. Rusty's Nightmare is 520 HP, weak to light, and strong against storm. Thankfully, we've got nothing that deals storm damage. So let's start out quick. Hit him with a little bit of magic, hey? Thank gosh he didn't avoid it. Gotta go around that. Come on, hit him a ton. Those poison balls he's unleashing out when he... Oh, sheesh. You better not touch those. Oh! You can teleport too? Hard heart. Oh no! I didn't get the chance. Ow. 20 health. Thanks, Drippy. Ooh, 19. Thanks, Drippy. Uh-oh, get out of there. Oh, it just missed. Huh. As far as I know, he ain't weak to any status effects of any kind, so no, shouldn't be any reason to try him on that. I'm just using this because it's a cheap, effective attack. Oh boy, we might need to heal. Get back in there. Cast a healing touch. Oh. He did some good damage with Lamal last time. Just gonna get up to full health. And then... Hit him with this. Now quick run. And psych up. Oh no, not again. $22. Oh, not much more damage, but still, dang. Come on, just swing. Just swing. Keep hitting him. Uh-oh. Come on, a few more attacks. Just a few more. Nice! Yes, come on! Yeah! Power through the poison, baby! Ha ha! Whew. We won! Now for a ton of XP. Level 14, and he learned Pebble Pelt. Great. And level 11. Honey! Betty, stay away from me. His heart is still broken. Of course it is. We've only got rid of the nightmare, man. Mending his heart's a whole nother problem. Mr. Drippy, these nightmares, just what are they? Well, they're sort of like beasties, only they're born from broken hearts, and they latch onto them and sort of possess them, see? And Shadar's behind the nightmares too? Look at him, Ollie boy. Him and Rashad are like peas in the same pot, isn't it? What should ours done? He's got the better of Rashad over in our world by attacking his soulmate over by here in your world. That's just awful. He's just attacking people in my world now? Looks like it, eh? If we don't mend his heart, he might get taken over by another nightmare. We need to sort this out now, Wally boy. You saw what he was like before, and it's pretty obvious that he's missing a man-sized helping of kindness. Kindness? Gee. That's right. Anyone overflowing with the milk of human kindness spring to mind, Ollie boy. A real kind person, huh? Honey, oh honey, are you okay? Talk to me, please. Well, sometimes the thing you're looking for plonks itself right down on your doorstep. There's lucky. I guess so. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, wait, you're Allie's son. Yes, that's right. I have something to ask you. Miss Cartwright, would it be fine if I could borrow a little of your kindness? Huh? I'm sorry, dear, I don't think I need it to make Mr. Cartwright better. Please, I need it so I can help him. I really don't have the first idea what you're talking about, but if it stands even the smallest chance of helping my husband, then sure, I'll do it. Thank you so much, Mrs. Cartwright. Take the heart. Kindness. Warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. What did you do? I almost feel warm inside. Tidy! That means it worked, didn't it? Now I'll give it to Rusty. He's a good lad. Buddy, just leave me alone, will you? Come on, man. Hurry up. Hand over the kindness before we have another flippin' nightmare on our hands. Okay. Hop on over. Hand him the kindness. Bing. What are you doing? Honey, oh honey. Betty, what am I doing here? Did you do something with your hair? Oh, Rusty, you're looking very handsome yourself, buddy. Tidy, it worked! Ah, the marital bliss, eh? There's lovely. Excuse me, Boy, what do you think you're doing? This is no time to be interrupting. Let's leave this to them and go tell Myrtle everything's back to normal with her folks, shall we? I guess you're right. Let's go. And indeed, let's go. Let's let the two lovebirds be for the moment, hey? Then we're gonna make our way back to Elma Moon, and I think everything will be right as rain. Maybe. Maybe just a little bit more.
Oliver, what is it?
Well,
If my father sees you, he'll...
Myrtle, come with me.
Huh?
You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle.
Oh,
Go on out and play, Myrtle.
but... Father?
Sweetheart, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing that was keeping you closed up in here, maybe it was me.
Father?
You were scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing keeping us together. That we wouldn't be a family anymore. I'm right, aren't I? That's why you were. Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father!
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver? Hmm? I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside. Will you come with me? Myrtle. Myrtle! I did it! Oliver, I did it! I'm outside! I'm outside!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oliver, thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you, Myrtle. I couldn't have done it without you, Oliver. I'm gonna go outside every day from now on. I'm gonna go to school again. I'll meet new people, buy new clothes. It's so strange. I was so scared to come outside, but now I feel brave. Like I could do anything. Ah, listen to her, man. All of a sudden, she's got more courage than you could shake a stick out of it. I can feel it all the way over here. She does. Mr. Trippy, there's someone in Elm Moon who could really use some of that courage. Nice thinking, Ollie boy. A drop of Myrtle's newfound bravery is just what we need to kickstart young Esther's recovery. Is something the matter, Oliver? Myrtle, I know a girl who's just like you, and she's going through something terrible. Huh? You're so brave. I wanted to know if you'd let me give you... If you'd give me some of your courage to give to the girl and help her. And to help her family. Of course, but how do we do that? We use magic, and I know just the spell. Magic? You're an interesting boy, Oliver. But sure, go ahead. Alright, close your eyes. Like this? Feels warm. My heart, it feels warm. That means the magic worked. Thank you so much, Myrtle. Now my friend can finally start to get better. I'm glad. Right-o, Ollie boy, we got some courage to deliver in it. Let's get going. Myrtle, I have to go now. Wish your friend luck from me, won't you, Oliver? I hope she gets better soon. Thanks, Myrtle. I will. See you soon, Oliver. And, you know, oh, they can't see magic. Oh, that people can't see magic and stuff. You sure they won't just see Oliver vanish like this? Sure, they probably won't see the spell part of it, but they'll just see him, like, fade away, right? I don't know. I mean, I feel like that... Nah. Well, whatever. Let's just get ourselves a-going and... Jeez, that kid's still running around, okay. Hello, you. Oh, whoops, we have to... Here she is. Oliver? Huh? Tidy, it's just like I thought. We've opened her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. We're gonna give you Myrtle's courage, okay? Yep, but her heart's wide open. Just fire in that courage and Bob's your uncle. That's actually true for real life, too, huh? Not the courage part, the Bob's your uncle bits.
What is this?
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart. My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shudar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me, just like you. Here, boy. Wow, you can fight with familiars too, Esther? Indeed she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful folks to have around, they are. This is my Drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Esther and her familiar have joined your party. Tidy, now that's settled. Let's get down to business. You remember what it is young Oliver came here for, innit, Rashad? Mr. Drippy! I do. You wish to learn the arts of the sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. Here. Puppet string. Secret ingredient. Magic lamp. And pulse spell. Thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir. I am satisfied that you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You knew? About me being from another world, I mean? Ah! It was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not. Which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And the only one who called that world... Wow. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so is Oliver from one of the other worlds you told me about, Father? And he was the one who saved me? Yes, it's strange. I feel like I've met you before, in a dream or something. Oliver, seems that there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I will beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The four great sages could not overcome the dark Jinn. For a mere boy to do so will require more than some enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, isn't he? Indeed he is. That kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages, Oliver. You must undertake them. Trials? Where do I take these trials? In the north of the desert, at the Temple of Trials. I don't know what we do there, but it might be important. Temple of Trials? You mean... I do. Home of the Supreme Sage, Master of Familiars. You too have much to learn, Esther. Only those the Supreme Sage's blessing are permitted to open the doors of the temple. I will accompany you. Thank you, Father. You'll be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thanks, Esther. And thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Rashad is now traveling with you, not as a party member, just as an ally. He's there. But now we have a whole new party member. A brand new party member, dude. Instead of having the big commands such as spells, she has songs. They're like the spells for her. However, she actually learns them upon level ups too, instead of just kind of like getting a page in a book. It's pretty useful. She's only got one spell at the moment, Chirpy Tune. Song's toe-tapping beat restores a little bit of an ally's health. And her little friend here uses spears, of which we've already got the one, but hey, we can buy another. Clothes and scales instead. This little guy is very, very magic-oriented, as you can see. Not so much in the attacks and everything. She starts at level 10, though. Starts with Thunder Spark, Sea Sense, which I don't actually know what that is. What is this? A friendly word in an ally's ear cures confusion. Okay. And Splish Splash. And that's water damage. Okay. Pretty useful. Creature Cage. Now, let me see. Definitely gonna want magical stuff. Give him a little bit of that. I think he likes the ice cream type. Then our little mighty friend here, give him chocolate. I still don't like that. Now, why do you think I was saving that quest for later? We had to beat up 10 of those things, yeah? And that's why I was saving it. Oop. It's gonna be time for the Babana Bazaar. What shall I give him this time of year? You sure look excited, sir. Of course I am, young man. The Babana Bazaar approaches, and you'll have the immense pleasure of buying gifts for my dear Travelin. Oh, I will. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns and across the land, it must be perhaps 30? 30? Oh my god. Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents. That may be so, but for each I'm rewarded with the priceless smile of a child. That's nice. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, this man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every day in every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something? It could save the people in trouble. It could? It sure could. Please say you'll help us. Very well, since you ask so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. Now that we've gotten a brand new party member and everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and there's that other bit of stuff down there. We'll get that later. I've just got some quests to accept around here, and next time we spend our time doing said quests, and well, oh, no, you cannot have it back. I'm not finished with it. What's wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, stop, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is that this thief will not return me the picture book I lent him. It's only a picture book and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Ugh, stop bothering me and go away. Crikey! Either he's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or he needs the putting over on someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted? But he seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of heart's been stolen in it. Changes your personality in all sorts of different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we gonna do about it? More importantly, are we gonna help the poor lad get his book back? We sure are. I'd hate for them to not be friends anymore. Right-ho, then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness in it. Got some kindness there, cast Give Heart, and hand it over. Ding ding! No, what happened? I didn't return the picture book, but then I... Truly? You meant to return it? But of course, I'll go fetch it now. Forgive my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to Doral. Please, just accept this. Coffee. Got coffee. Coffee. And another stamp card. Heck yeah. Oh, hey, a pot. I'm just gonna, like that. Some white bread in it. Okay. Don't know why there's bread in a pot, but to each their own, I guess. Oh, what? You can't talk to across the counter? That would have made perfect sense. Curses. I like the necessary ingredients. What to do? Is everything okay? Recipe for the most legendary of Mamuni dishes has come to my possession, but I don't have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? So now it's the tikka mala. And according to the recipe, it's a complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Great, this sounds like a proper tasty gobful. That's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to try the tikka mala since the ancient times. Thank you. You are most excellent, helpful young fellow. Now to create this masterpiece, I need some fluffy rice, tender beef, and a pinch of Sheikah's special spices. Sheikah's special spices? Where do we get those? I'm afraid I don't know for certain. Heard there's one knows the Sheikah spice somewhere in the city. Sounds like a good place to start. Or, this sounds like a good place to start, eh? Shake a leg and find ourselves a Sheikah, eh? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Alright. So, I would like to know how many King of Curries. Can I not see how much it is? Spices, rice, and beef. Well, what do we got from those? None of them. And that's just 2 quests down there. However, we're doing one of them up here when we leave the town, so I'd rather get everything done in the town first. But, let's see here. If I can just buy the ingredients. If I can just buy the ingredients here. Nanny. Ha! I don't know how many we need, so we'll get 2. It's not cheating if it's fair. Oh, also, do we have anything to sell? These are all in use, these are all in use, these are all in use. Okay, everything's in use currently, so nothing to sell, nothing to buy, other than the things. I wonder where that Sheikah of spices is. By the beards of the ancients, will punish them so very last time, get their back once more to sow and rest in the fields. What's the matter, ma'am? It's terrible, terrible. Wild creatures of most mischievous nature running amok in our precious banana fields. This continues, I'll have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields I work throughout the day. Jeepers, that doesn't sound good. These creatures dangerous? Dangerous! They will pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from my land. Why, she sure is brave. And it, though, she's not every day a woman of her age goes off fighting monsters of an evening. I tell you what, she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage! She's the bravest lady I ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little of your bravery to help people in need, man? People in need, you say? See, child, as young as you're striving to do good in the world, it's a fine thing indeed. Borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much, ma'am. Always nice to have a little supply of each emotion. Never know when you're gonna need it. Ding ding. Heck yeah. How about my heart feels light yet warm. It's a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. That only needed me very well. Well, at least I was done with quick. You. Oh. So weary. Where's the fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick? It's worse than sickness, boy. Much worse. I've grown tired of the mixing of spices, and the mixing of spices in my life. Oh, this must be the Sheikah spice we heard about, isn't it? Must be, huh?
There's something up with the old feller. Let's find out what it is, eh?
Should. How come you don't want to mix spices anymore, sir? You ask why? There's no why, only emptiness. But you're not all over your spice mixing, Mr. Sheikah. Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I can barely bring myself to rise each morning. Jeepers, you're kind of hoping you might mix some spices for us, but it seems you're in a real bad way. I only wish to rest. Please bother someone else. But save your breath, Holly boy. Old Codger's broken-hearted in it. He is drained of every last drop of enthusiasm, if I'm mistaken. We have to help him, Drippy. That we do. Let's find the Sheik of a room we need to spice up his life. But where do we do that? That's the question. He needs enthusiasm, and I don't know where we would get it. Can't think of anything, too. No bounties. I'm gonna take that one. Eastern Shimmerland Lands, Summerlands. We'll see that when we get out there, I guess. It's on to do an errand board. Okay, don't worry, we're good here. We're doing them, no worries. But where would we find the enthusiasm? Is there another part of the city that we haven't gone to yet, probably? No, it makes sense. Oh, I'm so very afraid. I cannot bring myself to go. Is something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. I am indeed, boy. Oh, you hear my tale of woe? Sure. Thank you, our kind-hearted child. As you can see, I am the purveyor of Amamoon's finest milk ice creams. After preparing to set off on a journey to research a means of making my wares yet more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you headed? Village in the realm of ice, far off beyond the horizon. People of this village are versed in the ways of ice, and I hope to learn from them how to prove my wares yet further. It's amazing. It takes a whole lot of guts to go out into the big wide world. Good luck. You do not understand. I cannot go any longer, though I have invested much time and effort in my preparations. What? Why the flip not? I thought you said you'd made up your mind and go. I've been assailed by an insurmountable terror. The talk of savage beasts roaming the land fills me with dread. I can't bring myself to depart. What just happened to me? I was once so brave and to be driven to make the next step in ice cream advancement. This doesn't seem like your average change of heart, huh, Mr. Drippy? Do you think he's broken-hearted? I reckon he might be, Ollie boy, lacking in courage, if I'm not mistaken. And without it, he's never going to up his ice cream game. That's tragic. Can't leave him like this. We have to find some courage. Tidy, let's get to it then, shall we? Hey, you've got some courage in it. Cast give heart and hand it over, why don't you? Here, take this. Nice one, Drippy. By the beards of the ancients, I'm filled with the most powerful boldness. I fear neither beast nor man. I can endure any hardship and my efforts to further the advancements of ice cream. Tidy, looks like someone's back to his old self. Sure does. Feel better now, huh, mister? Better? I am better than better. I must depart on my journey at once. You have my thanks. This can express but a fraction of my gratitude, but please, you must accept it. Carrot cakes and guilders. Heck yeah. Well, with that, I am going to leave this episode here. Next time, we make our way outside, take care of that stupid bonehead side quest finally, and we get ourselves moving along and maybe even find that enthusiasm for that spice guy. And I will see you all then.